Welcome, everyone, to this new series, Aramaic Scripture Study. In this series, I will be covering different Aramaic approaches to Scripture and studying them piece by piece. We'll be looking at several different forms of Aramaic. So, of course, we'll be looking at Syriac, the New Testament, in classical Syriac. We're also going to look at the Old Testament in either Syriac or the Aramaic Targums. Occasionally, we'll be looking at biblical Aramaic or little Aramaic phrases found in the Hebrew Bible. And from time to time, I may even do some Neo-Aramaic series as well, because there's some interesting things that pop up both in Jewish and Christian dialects and translations of the scriptures in Neo-Aramaic. So that's more recent, but there's some interesting cultural features that pop up in those as well. Just a reminder, Syriac is the language of Aramaic from the period of late antiquity onward. It's the classical or literary form. It's the written form. You could say the grammatical form of written Aramaic from the city of Edessa outward. Edessa is also called Urhoi in Syriac, or it is called Urfa today, or Şanlıurfa in present-day Turkey. The Aramaic Targums are ancient Jewish translations of the Old Testament, and sometimes they contain a lot of extra information that's more of a commentary style added to the portion of the scripture. So it's scripture plus some interpretive elements. In fact, Targum means interpretation, or translation is probably the better way of thinking it. Targum is to translate. So this is a Jewish translation of the Old Testament. Keep in mind that portions of the Bible, the Hebrew Bible that is, are written in Aramaic. It's called Biblical Aramaic. And these include things like the book of Daniel and Ezra, and a couple phrases or words here and there found in the Hebrew Bible itself. So I look forward to you joining me in this series. I'm going to try and release one video a week, one study a week, and they're going to cover lots of different topics. So one thing that you can get out of this is both language study and then the Eastern approach to Scripture itself. Sometimes the way in which the language is formed helps inform the Eastern understanding of the text. And at times it could be substantially different than the Western understanding of the text. I think you'll get a lot out of it. If you're just a language student, you may enjoy these videos for the language purposes. If you like Eastern Christian studies, you'll appreciate it, hopefully, from that perspective. You can see on this survey I sent out to my subscribers what videos they want to see. And so this is sort of an intersection between two of the most popular responses. So I look forward to seeing you. Please send your questions, or if there's a topic you want to cover or you think would be interesting from the Eastern perspective, go ahead and send me an email at professorwingard@gmail.com, or leave a comment under this video or any video below, and we'll see if we can get to it. Pushun bashlomo, pushun bashlama. We'll see you soon. I hope you enjoy the series.